guy who can conquer death. That's Joe Hughes. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hughes. That's Joe Hughes.
I'm headed down to somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. Yes, I'm headed down to somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. I'm headed down to somewhere, God knows where I am. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. Here comes the legend, the bravest of brave. Fiercer than lions, more southern than you. He's conquered our hearts, and he'll conquer hell too. Joe Hughes. Who's the guy who conquers death? The mister with the whispers when Mumbo forgets. After introducing Pearl and Gem to say we're settling a continent. Shoulder to shoulder, surrounded by water, beyond which reset, risk your face if you wanna. We live close, we build close, we speak in proximity. Season 8's here today, still in its infancy. Mumbo is saying go, everyone's cheering, suddenly scattering, always unfearing. Though it passed by without Mumbo mentioning, there's a crew, you know who to keep you adventuring. Asuma securing villagers, Pearl on fine architecture, Joe grabbing supplies, ready to throw at the first fools who die. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again. The very first to die, B-double-O don't cry. Pops and quite chagrin, takes some apples and he flies. Zombie Cleo's next, needs an axe for the road. Geared up and cheered up, she's off with some blows. Gemini and Tay appears slain by Jevin, but B-dubs is back before Joe loads the first chest in. Then Pearl's killed by Cleo, who Joe had armed previously. Then Cleo's dead too for Isco mischievously. Impulse SV got blown up by a creeper. Says he won't be back, but how can he be sure? Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again. The resupply crew. Asuma laddering a mine shaft. The resupply crew. Pearl egging a shell. The resupply crew. Joe lavaing a portal. Yo, you're immortal, here's a doorway to hell.
Who's the guy? Who's the guy?
Who's the guy who struck his first die and circled suddenly by 3 of his friends? Tango, Corrales, and B-double-O, all armed and armored to shake down Joe. Threats bacon triplicate fully surrounded. Joe took to the sky with Cobble unbounded. Lava to dump on the brigands below, or on himself. This direction, let's go! Heading down to somewhere with coordinates in hand. Bridging and a tunneling connecting flower forest land. Cleo is away, so Joe leaves her a saddle. He hopes as he does she won't use it for battle. Returning to world spawn and lighting his tunnel, he keeps striking lava and dies a whole bundle. And drowns hunting squids, though he tried his best. But no worries, back at world spawn there's a resupply chest. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again. One chest becomes 4 labeled in stock. The shell thickens yet with smooth sandstone block. Bushes are placed, ravines are filled in. Also the hermits can keep adventuring. If dying is losing, then living is winning. Episode's done, but the show's just beginning. Pick up some tools, some potatoes and steak, and show 'em you're real, give 'em season 8. The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Let your mind flow downstream. Sprawl out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream.
Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us! Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and tonight, y'all are my live streaming audience. We have a lot to do tonight, and you know what? Got something really exciting happening here in the United States, or at least our part of it. There is actually a real-life lunar eclipse tonight, so the stream is not going to go late, because I have to go to bed so I can wake up in a few hours to go show my daughter the lunar eclipse. So hopefully, if you guys are anywhere in North America, you can go ahead and Google today's date and lunar eclipse and see if you will have a view of it. It should kind of hit its peak in about 5 hours. So yeah, seriously, that is happening for real tonight. That's not a HermitCraft lunar eclipse that's in the title. That's we are doing kind of a high energy, shorter stream. I'm not necessarily limiting it to 1 hour. So I didn't put 1 hour in the title, but it's not necessarily going to be a super long stream because I got to get ready for bed so that I can lay my head down and dream to the extreme and then wake up in like a few hours to show my daughter an eclipse. If it's cloudy there, then you're probably not going to be able to see it. I'm going to be honest. Eclipses and clouds are ancient enemies. But yeah. Romeo and Juliet is actually based on a story about a cloud family and a eclipse family, and like this is like super old ancient Greek stuff. The more modern Shakespearean version is obviously more popular, but actually less tragic. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start. Jubilee says, wow, virtually all of North America will see this. Yeah, there's gonna be, depending on where you are in relation to the path, you'll have a better or worse view if you have clouds or not. So yeah. We have recorded last night's view of the moon here, and I think that what we're going to try and do is when we record tonight's, we're going to take some of the materials that we've gathered. I've been kind of gathering materials here, and I want to build kind of a kind of structure of some sort. Thank you, the sheep, for showing the value of structures. I want to make a little, some sort of hut here so that we have a safe place to stay while we're kind of between observations. So what we're doing, this next episode, I expect it'll take about a week to make, is what time the eclipse is going to hit you is going to depend on your thing. Yeah, Badger, you can post that link. With, yeah, moon.nasa.gov / a bunch of stuff / an almost total lunar eclipse. Yeah. So basically, well, the observatory isn't going to be where we sleep. We need like a science hut, like a field hut that we can stay in. The observatory is the structure. Like we're building, rather than a telescope observatory, we're building an aperture measurement-based observatory here. Shane Dobkin says it's just a partial eclipse, not worth being awake at 4 a.m. It's a nearly total, but not quite total. It's quite partial. It should look red from a lot of places in the United States. And so I can't promise that's going to be true where you live, but I hope you do get the chance to check it out if so. Okay. So, thank you for joining us, Super for sure. So, yeah, any eclipse is an interesting eclipse. So, where are we? We are going to get our first measurement of the night, which is this time. 46 Bonnie says, we'll see it here in Kentucky. Kindleless MC says, a 97% eclipse is full enough. Yeah, for a lunar eclipse where you don't have to shield your eyes. Like, yeah, I get with a solar eclipse, the benefit of the 100% eclipse is you won't go blind if you look at it. Whereas, like, with a almost total, you could still go blind. With a lunar eclipse, you don't have that problem. So, yeah, the moon will look red. Shane Dobkin says, I've seen multiple total eclipses, so meh. Not everybody's so fortunate, and you know what? They might be looking forward to having the chance to do this. So, I think we're going to start the recording. We're going to turn off our overlays here and here. Start recording. HermitCraft Season 8, Episode 17, Segment Echo, Take 1, and Action. We took our first formal recording yesterday, November 17th. Today is now November 18th. So let's see where, if we stand right here, the moon looks pretty much almost exactly the same size as it did yesterday. Hold on. Let's line this up. I'm realizing, too, as it comes up over the horizon, it's not, like, completely flat yet. So, but, okay. If we are aligned here. Boom. That looks like where we're at. Huh. So we're still on the same block. And we're about 1, 2, 3, 4 pixels forward. Now, well, there's a shake. We'll worry about the shakes later. But okay, so we're 4 pixels forward. When I got this measurement, we were 2 pixels forward. So I guess I need to find a way to mark these in terms of how many pixels far from the back of the block I am. Or I need to find a way to measure more accurately, right? So basically, the wider the aperture is, the more kind of forward and back distance we'll kind of get. And the finer our measurements can be kind of in Minecraft. So let's go ahead, though, and mark this as November 18th. And the time right now is 21, well, it was 21:11 when I took it, Central. And I'm going to put 4 pixels up. There. So, interesting. I was really hoping it would be more than 1 block forward. Not that it's a great thing when the moon changes size radically, but just from a structural standpoint, it would look cooler if the signs kind of moved forward. So let's see. At this point, the current width of the aperture is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So with an 11 wide aperture, over the course of 2 days, or over the course of 23 hours, basically, we moved up 2 pixels. That is just going to be an unacceptable way to do this. What I think we want to do is, in theory, if we increase the size of the aperture by double, geometrically, that wouldn't necessarily give us, instead of a 2 pixel difference, a 4 pixel difference. But, I mean, as a rough napkin math mechanism, that's not crazy either. So, how wide would an 11 wide one be? We'd have to go out significantly further here. And I'm almost hesitant to do it on the same track as this mechanism. Because in a lot of ways, if we have more than one mechanism, we want to have them operating in parallel so we can test on both of them and make sure that we haven't screwed up anything with either. So perhaps what we do is we build another pillar that is twice as far out over this way, and then we maybe extend this plateau with some sort of measurement platform. Would that make sense to y'all? Let's go ahead and give that a try. So we're going to use this pillar here as the left aperture post. We're going to get some basalt, and we're going to go out, let's say 20 or 30 something, definitely an odd number that way, and then build a platform. So, as Scar would say, super fast building mode, time skip. Hit the marker there so I can find this on the replay. Then we are going to go ahead and measure out 29. Let's go out 33 blocks. No, 35 blocks. Okay, so we're going to go here. Oh, yeah. That's actually a terrible way to measure this, because Yeah. Okay. That was a bad idea. Thanks. Okay. So, maybe let's use F3 for this. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, which number? So, 35. We want to go to 70, I guess. Dang it. Okay, let's get the ender pearls out of our offhand also. This is going to look super great in the super fast build mode, y'all. This is like, I'm a consummate professional. You know, I'm like the V's on Trogdor's scales. I'm pretty sure these are falling onto something where they're breaking. What is down here? Can you not put these on leaves? Why not? That's unacceptable too. I'm not going to say I'm broadly disappointed, but I'm roundly disappointed here. Okay, 68, 69, 70. Okay, so if we did this right, there should be an odd number between these. So 35 minus 1 divided by 2 is 17. So let's go ahead and we're going to put down 17 torches from this direction. Then we're going to go all the way to the end, and we're going to try and put 17 torches from this direction. Dang it. And we should have one gap in between. Nope. See, we went one too far. Unless we've somehow forgot. Okay. So we're going to cut this one block shorter here. Or actually, we're going to put the basalt post here. We need to get the basalt post. The basalt is going to be... Boop. My basalt do my basalt do my basalt do my basalt. Okay, so we're gonna turn the face camera back on because we're out of recording mode. I'm kind of still doing the recording voice because practice makes perfect or something. But okay. So we're going to indicate that this is a separate measurement system here by putting a magma block here. Wait, did it shake again, or was that just... No, that's just me. Yeah, that's just the effect from there. So we're going to go real quickly to here, and we are going to indicate that this is part of this second measurement system by doing that. Wiggly says, what is he trying to measure? I'm trying to measure the moon. So it looks like I went 2 up from there on that one. And you might say, did you bring another baby enderbite head? No. But if we get another one, we'll definitely use it. Okay. So now that means because we nudged this over 1, this is our track. Okay. So for our track, I think we want to use deep slate bricks because they're going to provide that single line there that we like so much. Boom. I'm just going to flatten this out of spite. No, it's not out of spite. We're going to build something here later. This might be where our science tent goes or whatever. We got a lot of things to do today. And very little time, because there's a real-world lunar eclipse coming up tonight. Yep, Louise Rush, if you're in North America, there's a real-world lunar eclipse. So I'm going to be going to bed a little bit early so I can wake my daughter up to go see it. She's super excited. Last time I took her out to see a lunar eclipse, she was like 2 or 3. She was so small. And I had to carry her wrapped in her blanket. She's like, why are you waking me up in the middle of the night? Why are we leaving? Is there a fire? Like, yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Somebody says the lunar eclipse it's tomorrow for me. Well, I mean, technically, calendar-wise, it's tomorrow for me, too, but, how are we for time? Technically, calendar-wise, it's tomorrow for me, too. But it's in 6 hours, yeah, so I gotta go to bed tonight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can't hear you, but, okay. Yeah, Badger is not mic'd, she's just hanging out. She is not a guest on the show tonight, she is just palling around in the studio. Okay. We're gonna get a proper setup for when she's formally a guest, but right now that is not the case. Hey, don't yell in all caps, please. Okay. So, we're gonna stretch this out here. Devin Krates says, there are vaguely badgery noises, but not audible. Okay. Okay, we need to clear those trees there if we're gonna have a clear line of sight, too. Okay, wait. We're gonna start recording. Oh, I didn't even turn the face camera back on. And I forgot to ask for tips. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Super fast build mode complete. I say complete. We kind of ran out of time. But let's quickly measure where the moon is on our traditional system here. I'm holding down shift. I mean... Wait. It seems like... It's hard to align this. Yeah, we're 3 blocks up. So is it getting smaller that time, or did I measure poorly the last time? This is why we need a more precise system, okay? So this setup over here is going to be more precise. Let's just follow down this track here and see when the moon... Oh, that is actually... We have to build this further back. Oh, no, we're out of blocks. Dirt scaffold time. Quickly, dirt scaffold. Quickly, dirt scaffold. Faster than that. Our aperture thing won't work if the moon is past the... No, we're not far enough out. We might not be able to get a measurement tonight with the new system, but clearly this is going to be more precise. Okay, wait. Wow, that looks not good. I'm going to be honest. I feel like we need to measure it when it's at its midpoint, because at this point it's so extended, like it's keystoning. I don't know that we can count that as valid if we just grab the edge of it at the bottom. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to bed real quick. Oh no, spiders are already spawning. This is not a secure area, I say, realizing I also haven't eaten and I am low on hearts. This is not a secure area. We need to maybe also establish some sort of base camp science hut too. There is so much to do on this, and it seems like we're really racing the clock. So here we go. Time skip. Okay, stop recording. I know I need to eat. But I also need to go ahead and thank Kyle Valier, who tips 50, who says, "Hi, Mr. Joe. How are you doing today?" I'm doing really well. I'm excited about this project. I feel like it's one of those things like I don't have to overplan it because I don't know what I'm doing. And so I can just have fun and evolve it and iterate it. But either way, boom, 20, 40, 10 puts us at 50. We are now... Actually, let me do this the other way. So yeah, because it's facing the way I prefer. Boom. That is going to put us 2.5 face camera expansions in. So first off, let me say, howdy y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. D-da-dee-da-dee, D-da-dee-da-dee-dee-dee. And then also, Grow Hills. Do-do-do-do. I think the camera is kind of cutting off a little bit. Can I angle that down? Dang it, camera. I believe in you. Now you're too low. It's maybe okay-ish. Either way, that puts us 10 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Grace Winder says, shouldn't the amount of keystoning at the same height in the sky be the same no matter which part of the moon it is? That sounds logical, but in the heat of the moment, that's not the sort of thing that I necessarily planned for or thought about, right? So, you know, keep in mind this is me kind of improvisationally jury rigging scientific measurement, right? This is not a high-end, like, we're not trying to well execute something that we planned in advance. This is me making it up as I go in a way that I think will be amusing. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's right. You do burn to death. So, like, yeah, this is definitely more kind of guerrilla observation than experimental science, right? We are making stuff up as we go. And boy, are we going. Okay, so let me see what materials we have here. Let's go ahead and take these birch planks and make a birch door, for example. Boom. So just in case a creeper's waiting outside one way, I can always flee other ways. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab some oak logs here and just kind of quickly throw something together. Boom, 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 ba ba 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 boom, 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 boom. And we are going to lengthen that other thing, but I think we have time to do both right now. Oh, actually, let's go ahead and pull that out and put in the lantern here. And we are going to torch along the sides of this as well. Nope, that one's wrong. Hey, we got a tip as well from Anshuman Garga for 5, who says, "Hey, Joe, you should make a quick minecart track between the two systems if you're going to be using the old aperture as well." I mean, they're literally linked. Like, they share an aperture post over here in the center. So I'm not too worried about them being distant from each other. But we are going to go ahead and lower this one. Because I had that math wrong on where that went. Mr. Hardlock, welcome. Okay. Oh, good. There's just a creeper down there, hanging out. There's a lot of mobs down there. That's a separate problem. I mean, it's still my problem. I'm gonna be honest. I understand that. Like, I know that is my problem objectively, but also, like, I have other problems too, and I don't want to deal with that one. At the moment, anyway. Okay, so let's go ahead and build a new chest. Double chest time. And we can put that right here for now. And we're going to put a bunch of stuff in there. We're going to put a bunch of this stuff, and a bunch of that stuff, a bunch of this stuff, a bunch of that stuff. Sorry, I was watching Guardians of the Galaxy just now. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and plant a bunch of that stuff in there. Boom, boom, boom. So was that Blackstone or Deep Slate that I had? Oh, we're gonna need to get one of these out. Oh boy, this is a small hut. This hut's definitely starting to feel small. Okay. Was it polished blackstone bricks? New recipes unlocked. Probably not then. No. Although there is an interesting element to me going and doing these, like, at 0, right? We have, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one's 10. 11, 12, 13. Dang it. Which one was 10? No, that was worse. Did not. Nope. 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 Okay. Let's try this again. Come on. No, I'm tired of being down here. This is going poorly. How much skylight do we have left? There's another word for that. Daytime. Skylight. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one's 10. So this is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, I think. We'll double check this with torches later. 41, 42, 43, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay, so we do need to make deep slate ones. Okay, so feed that in there. Wait, why did that? Oh, that wasn't the cobble deep slate. We need the cobble deep slate, don't we? Oh no. Did we bring any cobble deep slate? No. I don't want to break normal deep slate. That's work. I don't have the right pick for that. I mean, I do, but I don't want to use it because that's, once again, we're back to work. Hey, welcome, Lady Waffle. There's a lot of stuff going on, and we only have time to measure so much of it. We're trying to figure out the moon measurement thing right now. Okay. Of course. Alrighty, so the moon is about to rise. Even though we don't have our permit... Oh, I didn't start the recording. Start recording. HermitCraft Season 8, Episode 17, Segment Foxtrot. No, we might be on golf. Golf, take 1. All right, so I haven't had time to do much more than start on improving this track here, but I think we should be able to go enough far back that we should be able to align that. I'm gonna have to remove those trees, but okay. It looks to me like this is where, so we're right on the edge of this block here. So in order to mark that, we're gonna put a temporary block there with a lantern on it and our temporary sign that says we got this measurement. We can't put a sign on a lantern. Oh, yeah, we can. So, November 18th, 1935 Central. Basically, back edge of block. Alrighty. Boom. So... we still need to work more on our little science safety hut here. Whoa! And hopefully we can sleep through the night before any spiders get too close. There's actually a cave down here. Creepers have been coming. Dang it. That was the magma. That was my fault. But there's actually a cave down here. Creepers and stuff have been spawning in too. Of course, I don't have the torches with me, but I do have these. Nope. Bad. Undesirable. Okay, so maybe by lighting that up some, we can discourage some of those creepers from coming up and attacking us while we're trying to work on our structure here. On the whole, like, they have not exactly been a boon. We can go ahead and remove this scaffold. I want to put in some permanent looking supports that make this feel more real. Because right now, the stuff being suspended like that, I feel like it just looks kind of silly, right? So maybe directly underneath there, we would have like, you know, a post. Not like a mail post. Like a post office type thing. But, you know, we could have, you know, some sort of vertical support. And maybe we could add some buttresses or something. So, like, boom, we can have it come up like this much of the way there. And then also this much of the way here, you know. That's going to feel like it's supporting some weight, right, in a more realistic way. So we can have that come down there like so. Yeah, I feel like this is the sort of thing that's going to give this a little bit more of a sense that this is a long-term observational instrument. So what I'm figuring we'll do here is once we get to the point where we're eye level with the block below there, we'll stop. So we'll come back up here, do the same. Should be about there. Yep, perfect. Look at me. I was saying perfect, not about this, but about myself. That's why I yelled, look at me afterwards. But okay, so that works well. And then what we'll do is we'll reinforce the next block as well with a similar mechanism. We got to go get more blocks and feed them into the grinder. But yeah, so we can basically have these posts every 10 blocks. That'll also help us measure how far out we're standing. If we know this is block 0, this is block 10, this is block 20, this is block 30, this is block 40, this is block 50. Right now, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're somewhere in the 60s here on November 18th. Oh, I put the wrong time. It should be 21:35 Central. Boom. Let's fix that. And there we go. So, once again, this is not done, but we're making progress. We're establishing a better foothold here. We're discouraging mobs from spawning and blowing this up. And I think if we keep coming back every day for a few days, we could eventually create like a really cool plaza here. So let's go ahead and keep at it. Time skip. Okay, we're going to stop the recording there. We're going to turn the face camera back on, and we're going to thank A.Shep for 5, who says, "Hey, Joe, hope you're having a good evening. It's been a long time since I've been able to watch your streams, and I'm glad to be back." Hey, glad you are back, A.Shep. Here we go. That put us evenly at our next face camera expansion, putting us 20 away from the one after that. Here we go. It's time to expand. Joe. Do. So thank you, A.Shep, for getting us there. Okay. So, let's see. It was Shep's birthday yesterday. Oh, happy belated birthday, Shep, as well. Okay, so what are we going to do now? We're going to go ahead and we're going to destroy these scaffolds. Because, like, the thing is, if I'm going to do a recording every measurement or so, I might not use all the measurements in the... I mean, I'll put the markers in. I might not use every measurement recording in the episode, because I haven't figured out the pacing of this episode yet. But it's better to have too many recording segments than not enough, right? And then kind of whittle it down to like, oh, these were the measurements that turned out to be important later. If you don't record them, you don't get them, right? So I'm going to be in recording mode a lot this week while we try and capture this. Dang it. Of course, I don't have a way to get back up now. But yeah, there's that. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna do a hard refresh to see all my alerts here. We haven't gotten any PayPal tips yet this evening, or if we have, I haven't gotten any alerts. That's okay. We are gonna keep going. We need to take the deep slate and turn it into cobbled deep slate, and then feed that into the grinder so we can get this thing continued. Bum 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 bum. So deep slate bricks. Boom. There we go. 47 more deep slate bricks. That's going to be plenty. We're going to feed some blackstone into here. Get some polished blackstone bricks. Probably only need like 10 of those at most. We'll hold on to the rest of the blackstone for now. We're going to have our little hut here. Continue. Do we have any? Where did I put the rest of those logs? Boom. We're going to put another whoops, layer of oak logs around this top here. And then we'll put a little roof on. This is an absolutely terrible hut. But, you know, it's what we had time to make. Whoops. Other problems, too. We have time to make other problems, it seems. Let's move those out of our offhand. Hey, I'm glad torches don't pop off when you do that anymore. That was annoying. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so that back door right now is inaccessible. We might adjust that later. But, okay. So we'll make this kind of feel a little bit unified with the rest, but not too much. Wait, was that me? I don't know if that was me crouching or what. Okay. We'll figure out a way to measure the quake thing later. We gotta do... This is moving way faster than I thought it was going to. Like, I thought... Well, but the thing is, though, like, we actually had a difference between two of the measurements yesterday. 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 would be this one. So, we need to... 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the thing to keep in mind is that this we'll never have to go further back unless the moon gets smaller. And maybe we should build in some buffer for that, but like we can always create a rough scaffold and add things as we go. Okay, oh, I forgot I need the blackstone to make the blackstone pillars for this. Also, in terms of creating kind of a cool plaza here and having this feel fun, I feel like using a bunch of the basalt. I really like the way the basalt looks for kind of cobble, right? So, like, if we just start adding this, like 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. Let's say that we do a 7 diameter, or no, what kind of, let me pull up the Minecraft circle generator. Minecraft circle chart, woo! So at what size do we have 7 blocks at the top? Open image in new tab. By the time we get to 7 blocks at the top, that's 19 diameter. So our overall thing here is bigger than that. It's I think we went for like 35 diameter. So a 35 or 37 diameter would have 9 blocks at the top. Maybe let's go for that. Let's see how that looks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it goes over 2. Wait, no. Wait, at 35 it goes over 3, then over 2. And then it goes 1, 1, 1. Okay, new day, new day. Let's, oh, we forgot to clear the trees. We forgot to clear the trees. Okay, so we've got that lined up with that. Okay. I need to be, whoops, I need to be in the middle. And then that needs to be aligned with both the posts. That feels like it's where, okay. So I feel like we're, oh, maybe we should be a little further back. Wait, no. I feel like we had it when we were right in the middle here. Yeah, that feels right. So we are right in the middle. That's 4 pixels up. So November 18th, 2147, midpoint. So that means it's moved 5 pixels, or we measured imprecisely earlier. It's hard to tell. But that feels like we moved forward half a block. So this new thing is definitely more sensitive. But we need to go ahead and clear out... Oh, I forgot to start the recording on that one. We need to go ahead and clear out those trees. Those trees are going to be a nuisance. And then we'll come back and see what we need to do here. And we'll clear out the ones around them too so the bushes can despawn. No. Bad. Do we have hostile mob? How long has hostile creatures been off for? I haven't been to the end in like 8 years. And I know that because that's when my daughter was born and I've been really busy. Okay. Hey, Roxic Animations, thank you for the 2, who says it's not a lot, but I love your vids, Joe. Hey, well, thank you. Hey, if you watched every single one of my videos, I'd be lucky to get $2 in ad revenue for you, or from you. So, thank you so much for supporting the show. You have done so much more than many others. Yeah. Seriously, even just $1 or 2 makes a difference, and I appreciate you. So thank you, Roxic Animations. Okay. Am I live streaming the lunar eclipse? No, I'm going to bed early. The reason that's in the title is because I'm going to bed early to watch the lunar eclipse later. Because it's not going to be huge for another like 4 or 5 hours. Huge. Red. Stupid big moon confusing me with red moon. Okay. So we'll let this, these trees here despawn. I think that was the bulk of them. We'll let that despawn while we go back and continue work on our ellipse. Okay, so it goes 3, then 2, then 3 ones, if I'm reading this right. So 35. We go 4, 3, 2. It's actually 5 ones. That's the way it goes. Okay. Nope. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So 1, 2, no, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Hey, Ethan Stifles says, hey, I just started watching your streams and I love your vibes. Thanks a ton, good sir. Well, thank you for the 5, Ethan Stifle. That puts us 13 away from the next Face Gamer expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Yeah, so the way I saw it explained was if the moon is between the Earth and the sun, it's a solar eclipse. If the Earth is between the moon and the sun, it's a lunar eclipse. If the sun is between the moon and the Earth, it's an apocalypse. Okay. Silent Whisperer raiding with a party of 79. Welcome. We are just making a big circle on the ground here on the HermitCraft server. Welcome, raiders. I am glad that y'all are here. We're going to have kind of an early night tonight because there's actually a big lunar eclipse occurring in North America. And I want to go to bed early so I can wake up and get my daughter and show her the sky. The last time I got to show her a lunar eclipse, she was only like 2 or 3 years old, and she was super confused because she had never been like grabbed out of her bed in the middle of the night before. And she was just like, is there a fire? What's wrong? Like, ah. And we're like, no, we're going to look at the sky. And it's just like, what? Why? So this time, she's old enough to actually understand what's going on. And it'll be fun. Yeah, so that lunar eclipse is going to be occurring in different... Well, it's going to be visible from all different parts of North America with varying levels of success. So yeah, hopefully if you are somewhere that you have a good view of it, you can get out there, set an alarm, and catch it. For us, it's in about 4 hours from now. So I'll go to bed for a few hours, wake up, and get back out there. So yeah. Let's see. So yeah, right now we are actually building a celestial body measurement platform in Minecraft. Nora Mac tips 12, who says it's fun to see an astronomical themed Minecraft build. Well, thank you, Nora Mac. Let's see. That was 3 and then 9. That puts us 1 away from the next face camera expansion. Hello to Belize, Ducky YT as well. And our first tip of the evening via PayPal just rolled in. From Victoria. Thank you, Victoria. That puts us $2 past our next expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand. And then Victoria writes, hey, Joe. A while back you recommended how to invent everything on stream, so I picked up the book, and it's been a treat. Thank you for the recommendation. Love what you do. Hey, thank you, Victoria. I am glad to hear you enjoyed the book. It's by Ryan North. Wait, I think. Hold on, where is it? It should be somewhere on one of these tables. I had it out because I was looking at it. Wait. Yeah. So this is a book that I recommend. It is by Ryan North. I recommend this book to all new parents because it's basically the premise is if you were a time traveler who got stranded in the past, how to reinvent everything that you might need to know to like have a decent society. And the thing is, most of the stuff in the book is stuff kids ask parents, like, hey, why do we do this? Or why is that do that? Or how does that work? Like, it's all stuff that like you can basically have the actual answers to things about how metallurgy and all that stuff goes. The book cover was chromed out. Yeah, there's some green in there. I love it. It's a great cover. How to Invent Everything by Ryan North. When my brother had his first kid, I bought that for him and his wife as a gift. So yeah. Is the book on Audible? It probably is. It does have a lot of diagrams, but you could do it on Audible if you don't like reading or can't read or something. So okay. Okay, what are we doing? Yeah, Supernova. Well, PowerPoint says tonight's lunar eclipse is apparently the longest one for a long time. Yeah, I'm really excited. It should be cool to go check out. It's technically a partial eclipse. It's going to hit like 97%, but like with the moon, that's basically a total eclipse. It's going to be a good time. So, yeah, I am super hype about it. And my daughter's super hype. It's going to be fun. Luckily, it's not like absolutely terribly cold here in Nashville today. So, so we did our 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. let me go ahead and look at that circle chart thing again. We're doing a 35 diameter circle, and then it goes to 2, 3, and then 4. Okay, so 2, 3. Whoops, I messed that up. Whoops, dang it. Switch blocks. 2, 3, and then out to 4 here. Whoops. Okay, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to come back in and we're going to texture this better later. This is a very iterative process. Dang it. Okay. I'm worried I might not have... Whoa. I was like immobile there. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Aviva Kitty says, that was not a quake, that's just a ghost block, lol. Yeah, but like, what if the quakes are caused by ghost blocks that are haunting us, Aviva? What if they have been doomed to walk the earth because they did not care for the well-being of their fellow blocks, Aviva? My headphones are coming off. Why do I have one of the ears off? Oh, it's because Badger keeps saying things. I'm trying to scold Aviva about ghosts here. I can't have my headphones falling off. I'll lose all credibility. Oh no, I went to bed. I didn't realize that the bed was clickable. Okay, that's fine. We'll get a measurement tomorrow. I was trying to click on the chest to get more basalt out, but okay. That is a big old moon, though. Yeah, well, yeah, maybe all those blocks from those ghost chunks. What about those chunks that Doc disappeared? Maybe those blocks are coming back to haunt us. If Badger throws green things at me, there won't be any evidence. Don't say things like that. That's... Luckily, all the green things are over here. Like this one, and this one. And this, it's fine. I keep all the green things over here. Yeah, Badger is currently visiting from London. Badger, so Badger's gonna be formally a guest on some streams, like the Thanksgiving crafting stream. I'm gonna be showing Badger how to do all the elementary school crafts that kids in America do, like making the turkey hands and stuff like that, or hand turkeys. He just did jazz hands, which is always funny. So anyway, yeah, so Badger is going to be a formal guest on some streams, but sometimes she's just going to be hanging out in the studio. The crafting stream is going to be at the normal time, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, yeah. And so Cleo and Badger can mock us for our incredible elementary school craft traditions for Thanksgiving. Because, you know, turkey hands is a classic, but I'm sure there's some that it's going to be surprising to them. Okay. Daniel Wiggins asks, like, at a certain point, does a lack of evidence become evidence? Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, Daniel. So we need to go 2, then 3... and then 4. Okay. So we're going to put a torch on that one to indicate that it's the center point there, and we're going to remove these blocks. I mean, I'm just saying, sufficiently advanced ghost blocks are indistinguishable from earthquakes. So yeah, and this plaza will look better when we actually, like, formally, when we start, like, adding some cool, like, notation stuff in there, and yeah, we'll work it out. Okay, so we do need to finish this post, though. Like, let's add a few blocks here and here. And, oh. Yeah, it feels like it should kind of be, like, anywhere that there's dirt exposed underneath these directly, we should have the basalt in. Oh, we're running low on basalt. How are we for daylight? We have time to go get basalt. What is this thing called again? It's an aperture observatory. Kind of. I mean, that's what I'm calling it. I don't know that it's its actual name. But yeah, we're doing aperture science right now. Okay, so it is indeed a Triumph Manatee gag. Glad to see you in the chat. I know a lot of times you're watching, but don't get to see you typing too often. Lady Dora Winifred says the castle is amazing. Thank you, Lady Dora Winifred. Dang it, I missed my jump there. We're going to grab more ender pearls, too. We're going to grab basalt and ender pearls while we're here. I kind of want to break from the castle because I spent the last 2 weeks just working nonstop on its exterior, and now my brain is done with it. And, I mean, I'm going to have to get back to it, but for right now, oh no. Are we out of smooth basalt? Wait, no, the smithy. McLesley says, love the idea of the Holiday Crafts Fun Day. It's all about our American holiday, so it's fun. Yeah, well, that's the thing, is, like, I knew since Badger is going to be in studio with me for that craft session, it would be more fun if Cleo and Badger could kind of gang up on me than Cleo feeling like, oh, well, the two of you are in the same room, so it's easier for you to, like, shout me down in arguments and stuff. So by picking a thing that both Badger and Cleo would probably want to mock significantly, I feel like that's going to set us up for some comedy success. Oh no, we're out of basalt. Hi. Okay. Well, so now we have a few problems, it seems. Okay. Well, I didn't really think that through. Clearly. I don't have time to go get a bunch more. Yeah, that's Manti Gag, who's married to NJ Coffee Junkie. Indeed. Okay, we don't have time to go get more basalt right now. And we don't have time to use that pond to teleport. NJ seems to be claiming that even if I was only arguing with Badger or Cleo, I would be outnumbered. I think you're trying to think of the word outclassed. It's not the same thing, NJ. Not the same thing. Okay, look, person yelling, or person saying a lot in stuff in, Portuguese. Yeah. I can't really... You're kind of talking a lot. You're monopolizing the chat. Like, we don't have a rule against speaking in other languages, but if 90% of the chat is you talking in another language, like, I can't tell the difference between you spamming in another language or you contributing in another language. So, slow it down a little at least. Okay. Let's go ahead and go around the outside of this, and maybe we turn the outside of this into deep slate. Just like straight up normal deep slate, because I have some of that here anyway. Hey, Saber. HermitCraft's been good. I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah, so we take our normal deep slate and we make that the outer perimeter ring here. Do I still have the dirt? I do. Yeah, don't post your Discord. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that this is the midpoint here with this special block. Okay. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And then 5 more. Now, maybe we just have this, like, carved partway into here entirely, and we don't do the whole circle, actually. No, I need to see the sky. Face camera off. Start recording. Okay, take whatever. All right, so we have started filling in kind of a plaza around here. We have cleared out a lot of those trees that I think should be in the way. Let's find out if they are or not. Still, we might need to remove them if... Okay, there's an earthquake. Don't need that right now. But it seems like we are perfectly snug right here, wherever we're at, which is basically about the midpoint there. Yeah, this looks like it's the same as my previous reading. Right now it's 2208, and that was at 2147. And yeah, it looks like that's still the moon's size. So we're going to go ahead and lay our heads down and dream and continue work on this plaza and making this area more survivable and livable. Time skip. Okay. So, yeah, we need to... Why does it seem like it's darker than usual here? Is that just the biome? You know, I'm realizing I should have checked the trees. I didn't pay attention to the trees. I was just focused on the moon measurement. But no, it looks like we're actually in the clear here. Yeah. So... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, whoops. Bowl of Fruit says, so he's tracking its growth. Well, kind of. If I had planned ahead better, I might have been tracking this longer. I'm building something so we'll be able to track its growth in the long term. But right now, like, we're just kind of creating a facility. Okay. Okay, so this is going to go 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's going to go 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. Deep slate bricks, cobble deep slate. Salt. And maybe we have other things here somehow. I don't know exactly what, but maybe we have parts of this like collapsed down here. And then, okay, so we're going to make more blackstone bricks. Okay, blackstone bricks, we need that. Boom. So if we come underneath here and start building a pillar to support it, just because, like, at this point, I just don't want this to look too silly, right? Like, we're trying to build something that feels like it's a long-term astronomical measurement system, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then we can kind of support that there as well. Is that a raid where I need to put the next pillar? Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's like right under where I need to be. Oh, can't catch a break. Okay. So, to some degree, we kind of want to mark these. Okay. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Okay. So let's go ahead and maybe mark the 20 on the ground here. Let's see. What's the best way to do that? Okay. We're gonna eat some bread too. So to indicate this, we're going to want to go and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So then we've got 0, 10, 20, 30. I don't know how to mark 40 because we're on a hillside now. Camera's still off. Whoops. Oh, I forgot to stop recording. Face camera back on. Okay. Well, we need to wrap up the stream soon anyway, because Joe Pasty is 100%. And we are currently 18 away from the next face camera expansion. I do need to get to bed soon because of the lunar eclipse tonight. Real lunar eclipse in North America. Google it. But yeah, we have a rough Plaza set up here. We have a rough hut with no roof. Roof can be a Wednesday project. Oh no, it's Thursday. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Where's the week gone? Okay, it's fine. Roof can be a Friday project. Okay, traditionally, let's go ahead and see what's going on in the broader Twitchosphere. Bum 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 bum. Let's see what is going on over here. It looks like, is that the Harlem Globetrotters? It looks like Hot Nudge Pinball has gotten a hold of a Harlem Globetrotters machine, which is not super common. Some folks here might have seen the Harlem Globetrotters perform live. Some of you might have seen them on the Scooby-Doo show, also known as Mystery Incorporated or Scooby-Doo Where Are You? Or Scooby and Friends. There's been a lot of like in different versions or whatever. But anyway, it looks like they are currently playing the classic pinball machine known as the Harlem Globetrotters. So when we get over there, say howdy, y'all. Joe Hills Raid here. And until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Do. I should probably run to the bed.